Let me take you on a tour of beautiful New Jersey. First stop is Atlantic County. Did you know that in the game Monopoly, the properties were actually named after real streets in Atlantic City? Check that out. There's a 6-story elephant named Lucy, which is older than the Eiffel Tower, and the Atlantic City Boardwalk is actually the longest boardwalk in the world. Bergen County is home to the American Dream Mall, as well as the Jets and Giants football stadium. I met so many wonderful people on my journey, and this little girl's mom was actually a former Mrs. New Jersey America. She and I chatted a little bit, and she asked what my favorite subject in school was. And I said, well, I work in the science field, so I guess science. And I let her know that we actually need more women in science and that she should definitely stay in school and work hard towards her dreams and what she wants to be when she grows up. Now on to beautiful Burlington County. One of the most incredible fun facts I've learned about the state of New Jersey is that this state actually has more horses than Kentucky. And I have to give a huge shout out to my friend Liz Stinson at Top Shelf Farm. She is one of the 300,000 business owners in New Jersey, and she let me have an awesome time at the farm and hang out for a day with this beautiful horse and meet a couple other horses. And if you're interested in riding or boarding or competing, definitely reach out to Liz at Top Shelf Farm. And she just has such a great passion. We actually went to college together. She's always loved horses, and it was so nice to just see her follow her dream and do something that she loves every day. I'm such an animal lover. I actually briefly when I was a kid wanted to be a veterinarian, and I got to ride horses a little bit when I was a kid. And I'm hoping one day that I'll get to do a little bit more, but I love horses. I feel like they're like giant puppies. They're just so adorable and lovable and beautiful, and I just love brushing them, the smell of them, just being around them is just awesome. So definitely something, if this has been on your bucket list, something to consider is spending more time with horses, giving a chance to ride them or take care of them. Anything you can to be in their company is pretty awesome. This county is home to McGuire-Dix Lakehurst Military Base, and this state is known as the diner capital of the world. We love our farmers, and I'm so grateful to the farmers that let me take this picture in front of their property. I told them that this was the most beautiful tractor that I had seen throughout the whole state. Camden County is home to Campbell's Soup and also the Battleship of New Jersey. If you get a chance to visit, there's actually a really awesome museum that's inside I got to visit when I was younger, and it's just incredible and how small the space is, and it really was a working ship. So if you have a chance, go ahead and visit that. And in addition, this county is actually home to the 76ers practice area. The Cape May County Lighthouse is actually the southernmost tip of New Jersey, and it has been climbed by more than 2.5 million people. One super cool thing about Cape May County is the Cape May County Zoo is actually free. So if you want to take your kids there, I've been there, and it's actually a really great zoo to go to. And I was singing on the way to Cape May pretty much the whole time I was going there, every time I go there. Cumberland County is home to a drive-in theater. And I got to go to the East Point Lighthouse, which is so beautiful. And while I was there, a couple was tracking, I think they're called monarch butterflies, and they let me send one off to Mexico. So when they handed it to me, I didn't realize it was alive. They just kind of like placed it in my hands and said, you know, be careful. And then they let me send it off. And there it goes on its way. Across New Jersey, you can find a lot of beautiful artwork. And for my hockey fans, I had to make a stop at the home of the Devils. That's my team. Jersey Devils Den. Check out that sculpture. The Glassboro Arts District has a lot more artwork. My husband actually lived in Hudson County for a few years before we got married, so we got to spend a lot of time there. He was living in Hoboken, and they have a lot of really incredible restaurants. And actually, one of them, Carlos Bakery, which you may have seen on TV, they have amazing cannolis, and if you live there, you get to skip the line, which is usually very long. Liberty Science Center is super fun. Definitely make sure to take your kids there. They can learn so much. New York is beautiful, and New Jersey has the best view. At Liberty State Park, a lot of people come here for their wedding photos, for engagement photos. I saw people taking prom photos here. It's just incredible, and it's such a peaceful, beautiful area. There's also the 9/11 Memorial. I've been to a few of them. There are actually a number of them across New Jersey. I've not been to them all yet. Across those walls, you can see the names of all the victims. And for every victim, there was a family, there were friends, there were pets that they never got to come home to. So if you get a chance to visit, it's really, truly moving. And don't forget that the Statue of Liberty is actually in New Jersey waters. Next stop is my county, Hunterdon County. I love living in this area because I just find it so peaceful. I love that I can walk to different cow farms. I am surrounded by cornfields and beautiful, majestic views, gorgeous sunsets. It's just really incredible living here. This is one of the bridges that we pass by all the time. I just thought it was so beautiful. I had to take some photos on it. We also have a really great winery, Old York Cellars, where you can sip wine under the stars and listen to music every so often. And I love the patriotism in this county and across the state. One of the most gorgeous places to watch a sunset is the Old Red Mill. Mercer County is the county in New Jersey that I've lived in the longest, and it's also where our state capital is. This is where I graduated from high school, and I also attended Mercer County Community College. This is home to the Trenton Thunder. This beautiful garden is across from the Boys and Girls Club of Mercer County, and I helped do the fundraising for this beautiful garden. There are a lot of great memorials here for veterans. And a lot of great architecture. Look at these sculptures, like ground for sculptures. I was always in awe of how large these are. And these aren't the only ones, so make sure to go check out that area. And the Princeton battlefield has a lot of history. Those pillars look so small from the street, but then you get up close and they're just gigantic. And of course, you've got Princeton University, our Ivy League school. Also, New Jersey is known for the tomato pie, so make sure to go to Di Lorenzo's. I lived in Middlesex County for several years, and my alma mater is Rutgers University, the home of college football. And also went there for my master's degree, which I finished in December of 2020. In this area, you can find a Top Golf. I actually love golf. This is a really fun place to go. You can have drinks and food and hang out with friends. And House of Cupcakes actually won an episode of Cupcake Wars, and they have amazing cupcakes and cookies. Asbury Park is home to the Wonder Bar, very famous place, and I had to make a stop at the Jersey Shore. This is a really beautiful beach to go to. There are a lot of different beaches. The sand, you can find them in a lot of different shades. Some is closer to white when you're further south, and this one has a lot more rocks. It has a beautiful dog area. And New Jersey is also known for saltwater taffy. And we're known for bagels, so make sure to check out the Bagel Nook. They have incredible selection of different types of bagels. They also have incredible types of fillings, cream cheeses. It's amazing. Morris County is one of the locations that was a home for Washington's headquarters. There's a lot of rich history. It's just a really beautiful area. Ocean County is home to one of the most famous lighthouses. We actually have a number of different lighthouses across New Jersey, so you can definitely take a tour and check them out. A couple girls celebrating a birthday. And again, there's a lot of rich history here. And one thing you might not know is that the Pine Barrens actually cover 1/3 of New Jersey, and this is where the story of the Jersey Devil originated. Patterson Falls, also known as the Niagara Falls of New Jersey. And did you know that there's a castle in New Jersey? I didn't know until I started researching, checking out the areas, and doing my own tour of New Jersey myself. In New Jersey, we break ourselves up into North Jersey, Central, and South. This is something you wouldn't be able to figure out from Wikipedia, but there's actually in South Jersey a Cowtown rodeo. And don't forget, New Jersey has more horses than Kentucky, so you'll see a lot. And one thing you have to do is try the Wawa meatball hoagie. It's one of my favorite things. So delicious. Mentioned that I like to golf, and Somerset County is home to the USGA Golf Museum. So definitely go there and check that out. Sussex County is the highest point in New Jersey. And it's also home to a 200-foot obelisk. No, it is not the National Monument, but you'd think it was. If you love flowers and plants, you definitely have to check out this place in Union County. I love that in New Jersey we don't have to pump our own gas, and this is the oldest gas station in New Jersey. And before you leave, make sure you try the number 7 from Jersey Mike's. It's my favorite. I use these photos to make calendars to raise money for Crown Cares, and I couldn't have done this without my sponsors. So thank you so much. And make sure you visit New Jersey because there's so much more than I covered here. Thank you for watching.